Pam, 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 pam. A student woke up to me 3 days back and he asked that, sir, the seventh period rather, in the periodic table contain how many elements? The seventh period in the periodic table has how many elements? And I asked him, I said, big boy, how many periods do we have in the periodic table? He was like, 13. I said, no. I said, in the periodic table, we have 8 or 18 groups and 7 what? Period. Now, let me explain this first before I come back to the concept we have for the day. In the periodic table, we have the group 1, the group 2, group 3, down to group 0. In between the group 2 and the group 3, we have 10 other groups there. Those 10 groups, we call them the D block elements, which are the transition elements. I believe that you are aware of that before. That's scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, down to zinc. So those are the transition elements. We call them the D block elements. And in period 6 and period 7, you are going to see the inner transition element, which is the D block element, the F block element, rather the F block. In the periodic table, we have two main classifications. It's either they are being classified in blocks or group and period. Under the group and period, that's where you have something like this. And for the block, we have the S, the P, the D, and F. Now, this is an examination question. The S and the P block in the periodic table, they are called the dash. The S and the P block in the periodic table, they are called dash. The correct answer to this is they are called the representative elements. I repeat, the S and the P block in the periodic table, they are called the representative elements. Remember, the S block, they are the group 1 and the group 2 elements. The P block, they are the group 3 down to group 0. While the D block, they are found in between the group 2 and the group 3. While the F block, they are the lanthanide and the antinide, which is found in period 6 and period 7. The S and the P block, they are called the representative element. Don't forget that, please. Make sure you remember that. And remember, please take note of this. There's a formula I gave to the boy after the question. I said 288, 1818, 3232. I repeat, 288, 1818, 3232. Most cases, some person use 3217. But in the periodic table we have 288, 1818, 3232. Now let me explain that. In the first period, let's say here is group 1, group 2, group 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here is my hydrogen, here is my helium, my lithium, my beryllium, my boron, my carbon, my nitrogen, my oxygen, my fluorine, my neon, my sodium, my magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. Like what I said the other time earlier, in between group 2 and group 3, we call them, there's a particular block that is found there, which is the D block element. And in period 6 and period 7, there's a particular block that is found there again. We call it the F block element, which is the lanthanide and the antinide. So let's come back to this. In the first period, how many elements can you see? This is the first period, this period 1, 2. So the first period has just 2 elements. The second period has how many? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 elements. The next period has 8 elements. Then when you get to calcium here, you are going to see scandium, that's the D block. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, copper, nickel, copper, zinc. Before you now start with gallium, germanium. Then if you count the 10 elements, the 10 D block elements to it, you are going to have 10 plus 8, which is 18. The next one we have there is 18. The next one we have there is 32. While period 7, most cases, some cases rather, it is 17. But currently we have 32 elements there. So the formula is 288, 1818, 32, and 17. And this is another question again. 2 here is a very short. We call it very short. The 8 here, these are the short period. I repeat, period 1 is a very short period. Period 2 and period 3, they are short period. Period D is 4 and 5, we call them the long period. And period 6, we call it very long period. Why? For period 7, if it is 17, we call it the incomplete period. So with this now, you know the very short period, the short period, the long period, the very long period, and the incomplete period in the periodic table. So no matter how they try to twist the question, please take note. The first year or the first period we have in the periodic table, it contains 2 elements. Second period 8, third period 8, the next one is 18, 18, 32, and 32, or 32 and 17. Like what I said, the formula is 288, 18, 18, 32 and 17. So please make sure you take this very serious. No matter how they try to twist the question in Jamb 2024, tell them that you are smarter and more intelligent than them. I remain committed, Gideon, popularly known as Gideon Academy. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with your friends. Let's have fun with chemistry. Thank you.